I'm sitting here with a very interesting lady, Mariska Nell, who has taken on a month-long challenge to wear her trash on her body. Yes, you heard that right. Mariska and a fellow expat, Marita Peters, have both launched a campaign, Waste Me Not. During this campaign, they will wear their trash on themselves in a special suit and drive home a very strong message to refuse, reuse, reduce, recycle and rot their waste.
It's really hard walking around, wearing this. It's a lot of extra weight I'm not normally carrying with me. And but yeah, I have to say throughout the 11 days, for me, it's been worth it. Walking in Dubai Design District or at Art Dubai and seeing people looking at me all funny, and the moment they hear what I'm doing, they are so inspired. And I've had people looking at me and like, you know what, I'm gonna try and reduce this, or I'm gonna use less of this item. And I've even had people hugging me and just thanking me for this, to create awareness, because they feel it's so needed for people to actually see how much waste they generate. So the suit was made by a South African designer, Jessie Bees, and she's designed this in a way where the inside of the suit is made from old curtains, which she reused, and also the 11 plastic bags which I used to fill, that is from a recycled plastic that she used, like a heavy duty plastic. And then I used the trolley as well to carry more heavier items like my food waste, which is replaced with rice.
You are carrying a considerable amount of weight, so how are you taking care of your shoulders? You were just saying that you've added some pads to soften it on your shoulders. So tell us about that.
So before actually starting with this challenge, I did consult my homeopath, and he advised that I take only up to a certain amount of weight on my body itself. He did say that I can see how it goes, anything from 10 to 20 kilos, but it will depend on how my back is at that day as well. But I am going to a physio, like once a week at the moment. I'm going to see a physio, and it's mainly just to check that I don't have any like sore muscles. So after the 30 days is completed, Marita and I would like to exhibit our suits as well, so then people can clearly see the difference, when you look at the suits, which days the major differences starts to occur, because now you can already see, some really drastic differences between her suit and mine. One of the things that me and Marita focus on quite a lot is, we call it our 5 R's. And that's one thing that we really want to educate people on as well, and try and help people to understand what is this 5 R's we're talking about. So when we look at the 5 R's, the first one is refuse. So people need to refuse, rather than accepting things. They need to reduce the amount. That's the second R. Reuse is the third one. And then only the fourth one is recycling. Whereas we feel a lot of people make that number 1. So for us, that is number 4. And then the fifth one is actually rot. So that is compost. And that concludes the whole circle of, if you do that, your life should be a lot more sustainable, and, it will help a lot for our Mama Earth.
Population and economic growth in the UAE has increased the quantities of waste. Most of this ends up in municipal landfills or dump sites. While the government is doing their bit to reduce and recycle waste, we need people like Mariska and Marita to make that little difference in the community. Anjana Kumar, Express.